Hello everyone, welcome to our new lecture. In this particular lecture, we are going to study chapter number 3 of geography, that is physiography and drainage. So in this lesson, we are going to see the physical condition and the water system or the water body system of two countries, that is India and Brazil. Okay, so here you can see the physical map of India is given to us. Okay, and this map is clustered with lots of information about the physical condition of country India. Okay, so here you can see, so the physical conditions are being represented with the help of certain colors. Okay, orange color, green color, then yellow color, then the names of the mountain ranges and the names of the plateaus and plains have been included within the map. Okay, and the names of lots of rivers is also mentioned. Okay, for example, in this river Chenab, Jhelum, Ravi, Satluj, Ganga, Yamuna, okay, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi, and so on. Okay, till to the south. We may also observe that on the western side of the country Arabian Sea is there, and on the eastern side lies Bay of Bengal, whereas to the south of the country we have Indian Ocean. Okay, on the northern side we also know that Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, Bhutan, Nepal, all these countries lies to the north of the India. Okay, but our main focus is going to be on the physical conditions or the physiography which is surrounded by the country and which is within the country. So below the map there are certain questions and those questions can be answered with the help of data given in the map. I will answer 1 to 2 questions and rest of the question can be solved or can answers of rest of the question can be found by yourself. Okay, by you. So the first question is, in which direction does the region with an altitude of more than 6,000 meter lie in India? Okay, so here you can see in the index table we have been provided with the altitude scale and the color code and the color codes corresponding to them. Okay, so for 6,000 meter we have a orange color, dark orange color. So in the map of India you can see the north part or the northern part of the country, okay, have a orange color code, okay, in the map that shows us that the Karakoram range, okay, is a range which have a higher altitude, okay, that is more than 6,000 meters, and therefore we can state that on the northern side of the country we have a region where the altitude is more than 6,000 meter. And look for the south flowing river in the peninsular region, and which river basin does it lie. So the south flowing region, so in the south flowing region you can see lots of rivers are flowing towards the south, and for example Pannar, okay, then Palar river, all these rivers which are flowing, Tungabhadra or Hagari river, all these river are flowing to the south, okay, and they are in the Kaveri basin, okay, they are in the Kaveri basin. So in this way we can answer all the questions which are mentioned here below the map. Similarly, we have the physical map of Brazil as well, and there are certain questions which are above the map, and those questions can also be answered by using the data which is given within the map. Okay, here also the altitudes are mentioned, okay, with the help of color codes. Now let us dive into the concept of this particular chapter. So we will try to understand first the physiographical conditions of India. Okay, so the figure or the map 3.1 shows the physiography of India, and the country is divided into five major physiographic divisions. So our country India is divided in five major physiographic divisions, and what are those divisions? Himalayas, the North Indian plains, the peninsula, the coastal plains, and the island groups. So our country India have five physiographic regions. Okay, those are the Himalayas, okay, the northern plain, then the Indian peninsula, okay, then we have the western coast, the eastern coast, and then we have the island groups. Okay, Lakshadweep Islands and Andaman and Nicobar Island. So in this way, our country's physiographical conditions or the physiographical regions have been divided. Okay, and they are divided into 5 regions. Okay, which are mentioned over here: the Himalayas, the North Indian Plains, the Peninsula, coastal plains, and the Indian island groups. Okay, now we are going to study one by one each and every physiographic division. So let us start with the Himalayas. The Himalayas is one of the young fold mountains in the world. The Himalayas extend from Pamir Knot in Tajikistan to the east. It is a major mountain system of the Asian continent. In India, it extends from Jammu Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, so the Himalayas, okay, it is a very, very large and big mountain range. Okay, and it is not lying only in India but also in other countries, okay, which are surrounded, okay, or which are there in the neighbors of our own country. So it starts from the Tajikistan, okay, and it goes to, okay, it extends from Pamir Knot in Tajikistan to the east, okay, so till this particular distance of India, okay, that is to Arunachal Pradesh. You will see from Tajikistan to Arunachal Pradesh, you will see the Himalayan mountain range. Okay, but for India, it starts from Jammu and Kashmir and it goes till Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, now the Himalayan mountain range is one of the major mountain range in Asian continent. Okay, now the Himalayas is not a single mountain range. There are many parallel ranges in the system. So along with the Himalayan mountain range, we have other mountain ranges also. Okay, here you can see, for example, Shivalik ranges, which is just below the Himalayan mountain range. Okay, then we have the Ladakh range and the Karakoram range over the Himalayan mountain range. Okay, so other mountain ranges are also there within the Himalayan mountain range. The southernmost is known as Sivaliks. It is also the youngest range next to Sivaliks. And they are the lesser Himalayas, greater Himalayas, that is Himadri, and trans Himalayan ranges from south to north. These ranges are young to old respectively. Okay, so the Himalayan mountain range, okay, is further divided as lesser Himalayas, greater Himalayas, and the trans Himalayan ranges. Okay, from south to north. These mountain ranges are also divided into Western Himalayas, okay, which is also called as Kashmir Himalayas, then Central Himalayas, that is also known as Kumaon Himalayas, and Eastern Himalayas, which is known as Assam Himalayas. Okay, so it is a very big mountain range and it is further divided in lots of small mountain ranges. Okay, now let us see the physiographical condition of North Indian plains. So this division lies between Himalaya mountains in the north and the peninsula in the south. So the North Indian plain is between the Himalayan range and the peninsula, Indian peninsula. So here you will see Himalayan range and this is the peninsula, and below these two physiographic regions we have the North Indian plains. Okay. Similarly, it extends from Rajasthan and Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. So the northern Indian plains, it starts from Rajasthan and it goes till Assam, okay, in the east. It is mostly a flat, low-lying area. The North Indian plains are divided into two groups, okay, into two parts. The part lying to the east of the Aravallis is the basin of the river Ganga and is therefore known as the Ganga Plains. Okay, so in the northern Indian plain, you can see here we have the Aravalli mountain range. Okay, here Aravalli mountain range. So to the east of this, Okay, to the east of Aravali mountain range, we have the river Ganga basin. Okay, so the eastern northern Indian plain is also called as Ganga plains. Okay, it is also called as Ganga plains on the eastern side. Most of the West Bengal state of India and Bangladesh together constitute the delta of Ganga Brahmaputra system. Okay, so most of the part of West Bengal state and the other country, which is Bangladesh, okay, neighboring country of our India, both these countries have a larger proportion of Ganga Brahmaputra system. Okay, Ganga Brahmaputra system. It is known as Sundarbans, one of the famous physiographic region of India, that is Sundarban. It is considered to be the world's largest delta. So Sundarban is considered as world largest delta. Okay, keep this in mind. So this particular region, which is in the North Indian plain, okay, this is the world's largest. This is considered as world's largest delta. Okay. Now, the western part of the North Indian plain is occupied by desert, okay, that is Thar desert or Marusthal. Okay, it is known as Thar desert or Marusthal. Most of the Rajasthan is occupied by this desert, okay. So this desert, that is Thar desert, okay, it is in the state of Rajasthan. To the north of the desert lie the plains of Punjab, and this region is spread to the west of Aravallis and Delhi ranges. These plains have formed as a result of the depositional work by river Satluj and its tributaries. The slope of the plain is towards the west because the soil here is very fertile. Agriculture is largely practiced in this region. So the Thar desert, okay, is to the western side of Aravalli mountain range. So we have here Aravalli mountain range, okay, and to the west of Aravalli mountain range you will see the Thar desert, okay, or also called as Marusthal. So the larger proportion of the Thar desert is in the Rajasthan, okay, and to the north of this particular region we have Punjab, and the northern side is somewhat good. Okay, the land or the area of the northern plain is good for agriculture. Okay, now let us see the Indian Peninsula. The area lying to the south of North Indian plains and tapering towards the Indian Ocean is called Indian Peninsula. So the area which is lying to the south of North Indian plain and till the north, till the Indian Ocean, that area is nothing but Indian Peninsula. Okay, it consists of many plateaus and hill ranges. The Aravallis in the north are the oldest fold mountains here. Okay, so the Aravalli mountain is the oldest fold mountain present in this region. It includes a series of plateaus bordering the plains, Vindhyas and Satpura ranges in the central part and the hilly regions of western and eastern Ghats. Okay, so you will see in the western part and the eastern part of the peninsula that we have the Ghats or the hilly regions. Okay, in the eastern and western part. In between, we have lots of mountain ranges. Okay, for example, Satpura range. Okay, we have plateaus and we have plains. Okay, so Telangana plateau is there. Okay, then Eastern Ghat we have. Okay, we have Satpura range, we have Vindhya range. So all these ranges are there in the Indian Peninsula. So in this particular lecture, we have studied the three physiographical regions of India, that is Himalayas, North Indian plains and Peninsula. The other two, that is coastal plains and the island groups, we will study them in the next lecture. Okay, until then, goodbye.